And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Texas taking on Alabama. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's off the inside corner, and we're underway. That one the other way, and foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Junior hauls it in for the out. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He's got it, and there's two away. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Inside, just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one ripped, but foul. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Christian Yelich in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. That one ripped left field. Yelich moving back for it. Adios, pelota. An absolute smash to left. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Corey Seager. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. Second inning set to go. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that one in the air center field. Junior makes the grab, one away. Here's Alex Bregman. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And that misses. And that is ball one. And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball.
Inside, ball one.
Bregman at first, one gone. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second, and that's 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Jorge Polanco. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Kobe Mayo will hit next. To short, could be 2. Seager fires over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And now Jason Varitek. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runners at the corners, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Trout on his horse. And the inning is over. Back here in Denver, here's Kyle Tucker. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. And it's fouled away. way out front for strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh
the
out
count.
there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Tosses to first. Yelich out on the play. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. One out, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Now it's Corey Seager. That clips a corner. Swings over the top of that one.
0-2.
Hit in the air left field. Snags it for the second out. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Got him. That K is his. And we're back. Here's Ketel Marte. Buehler back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well,
right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be more careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one missing inside. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Ball 4, and Seager has taken his base. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Anthony Santander now at the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball at the belt and fires. Just missing there, and the count is 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Line drive. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Mayo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. There goes Junior. And a foul ball. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to second and he's out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the slider just misses. Next offering is fouled back. And that one off the outside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
To third. Bregman to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tucker takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that. One, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Here's Trout in there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And takes low for ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score and they tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Yelich gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Digging in, Corey Seager. Grounder might be 2. De La Cruz over to second, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And he lays down a bunt. Marte sends it to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. Here's Francisco Lindor. Outside low, and that's ball one.
That's ball two. 2-0.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. Lindor retired. And now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Next offering is down low. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Yelich is back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Inside, just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And this one will run out of oxygen way up there into the rooftop area. Wow. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Polanco tosses to first. And they get Bregman for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 outs. Bouncer to second. Polanco whips it to first on the run. They get the out. Back here at Coors Field. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Corey Seager. The next pitch hitter coming on. Ozzie Albies looking to start something with 1 gone. First offering, and it just misses. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adios, pelota. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Kopech back to work. Slider right there.
0-1.
That's inside.
That's inside.
1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trout at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman. Kobe Mayo. One.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Varitek in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And it's caught for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Francisco Lindor in the air left field. Marte should have it. Drops into the glove. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1. Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Tied at 4. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he.
Now here is Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss.
0-1
and it's 0-1. Swung on, belted. Junior going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. Now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. And downstairs. And that's ripped for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it is out of here. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 7-4. Popped up left side. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver. Yelly stepping into the box now. Chapman measures 6 feet 4 inches, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. Albies over to first in time. Yelich out on the play. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Go to the 9th. And now batting Mike Trout. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike 1. And that one missing low. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. Lindor slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Not
1-0.
close with that one. 1-0. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. This one smoked out to left. He's got it. There's two away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses.
Ball one.
And 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The shortstop takes the ball. Marte, the runner at first with two gone. And he couldn't hold back. Back here at Coors Field, last chance for the home team. And now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they get the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That's a hit. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound.
Bregman feeds to second, out there. The double play ends it.